have got to be kidding me. The vice president, U.S. This is Asmongold Gold reacting to the U.S. Vice President J.D. Vance calling out Hassan Piker for electrocuting his dog. He does way more than call him out, from what I've seen. I've only been 50 seconds in. Let's.
So apparently, J.D. Vance is talking about Hassan.
He has this command place, which is basically,
oh no!
I snap my finger and point. He will run to that place and lay down.
And every time he says it. Every time I've seen him say place, he says it like, Kaya, place. Like he's mad. He's mad every single time he says this thing. It's almost like it doesn't work. It's almost like Kaya associates that with, some electrifying motive to not go and immediately react to the command place.
This is real, right? I mean, like, it's not AI or anything? Oh, I'm not... Okay, so there's another one here. It seems like this is actually real.
To zap him.
No.
Hassan.
Not like Hassan Piker, no.
Wasn't that disgusting?
No electrocution of dogs here. If you mistreat dogs, that's almost 100% sign that you're going to be a really terrible person. It's like the Jeffrey Dahmer thing.
Yeah.
Like every serial killer ever has actually been really bad to animals. That's sort of how they started.
I don't know anything about Jeffrey Dahmer being bad to animals. Oh wait, no, he did taxidermy. That's right. I don't know. I watched the series, right? Appreciate the follow. I watched the series of like Jeffrey Dahmer, and it's like the Netflix or whatever. I don't even know if it was Netflix, but I watched like a little bit of it, and it showed him like doing taxidermy on animals, like torturing animals and gutting them, and they were already alive, right? And he used a knife. And usually people would use a gun to hunt, right?
He just goes all the way. Oh no, he did not like this, bro. He did not look, bro. He did not like it.
He will run to that place and lay down.
You don't have to zap.
You don't have to zap him. Did she just say that?
You don't have to zap him.
No.
Is Kaya a boy or girl? I have no idea.
Hassan.
Not like Hassan Piker, no.
Wasn't that disgusting?
No electrocution of dogs here.
How disgusting is that? What does that tell you about a person?
Well, I think it tells you that they're not, that they're bad people.
Yes.
If you can actually cause...
Look at the sadness in this guy's face. Hassan's already accepted at this point. I mean, dude's been grieving ever since. Dude's been grieving ever since. He has no idea what he's unleashed upon himself. He's absolutely in denial of all of it.
I think it tells you that they're not, that they're bad.
He can't believe it. Look at him darting back and forth in disbelief. Dude, that hairline's going away, Hassan.
Yes.
If you can actually cause suffering...
And you caused it.
Oh God.
To an innocent animal, you're probably the kind of person who doesn't worry about suffering in people as
Dude, he's shaking around so much. Look at him.
well.
Yeah.
And that's been my experience. If you
Jesus Christ.
JD Vance has done spot training for his own dog, so he knows that it is not an abusive practice. And yet,
It's not what he said. That's nothing to
I'm
do.
sorry, wait, go
that
back.
it is.
Is that Donald Trump? That's like a pumpkin, like a jack-o'-lantern. Are they nut all over the fucking room? What's going on here?
Not an abusive practice, and yet
It's not what he said. That's nothing to do with what he said. How do you have a degree in political science and communications and you don't even understand what he said? It had nothing to do with place training. It had everything to do with how the training was administered.
he is still leaning into this fucking idea that I'm like abusing my dog, which is crazy because, hello, Kristi Noem,
Complete denial.
the secretary
Yeah.
of the Department of Homeland Security,
Yeah.
shot her puppy. What is happening? The vice president,
What did he just say?
Kristi Noem, the secretary
Yeah.
of the Department of Homeland Security,
The Secretary of the Homeland Security. Hold up. Did the Secretary of Homeland Security shoot? It's not even coming up. Their dog. I'm not. I've clicked this button so many times, Google. No one decided to kill the unnamed goat the same way she had just killed Cricket the dog, dragged him to a gravel pit. Oh wow. 14 months old. So it was like Old Yeller. That's an old dog. 14 months? No, that's a year old. Never mind. I'm comparing a dog to like a mouse. My bad. Named Cricket and later defended it as one tough. That's weird. That's so weird. Why did it happen? Not to take away from the main video, so oh. She shot the dog? This doesn't even look like a person who would shoot dogs. Guinea pig, at least, I mean, she doesn't look anything like us on. I encountered many more critters, crows, prairie goats, pets, regulars, a donkey who bred into the night, and 2 ostriches regularly escaped their quarrel. Part of life, it's no stranger that it has stories about animals. Oh my gosh, can you just get to the point? Is this fake news? ABC? It might be. Defends killing her 14-month-old dog. This is such a weird subject. Why is this... No. We'll look into this later, I guess. I don't really give too much of a shit because it has nothing to do with
Shot
streaming.
her puppy. What is happening? The Vice President of the United States is talking about Reddit, Twitter.
And that's my point. That's my point to you, Hassan. Nobody cares about the Secretary of Defense or whatever because she's not like a super public figure that the youth cares about. The youth cares about you, right? You got a bunch of 13 to who knows how old in your freaking in your chat, and they're I hate to say this, but this is the truth. A lot of people have parasocial relationships with online people, and in order to understand what that means is that you feel like you're friends with whoever's through the screen, right? And whether or not you like to accept that or not, it's like an everyday thing. You boot up their stream or something to not feel alone, and that's unhealthy. It is unhealthy, and it might feel right. It might feel like you're talking to somebody because you're tapping in their chat or whatever, but they don't know you, they don't see you, they don't talk to you, they don't know how you sound, they don't know if you're even a guy or girl or a horse, whatever. It's like you could literally be like making a relationship with these people in your head, and then boom, you're starting to act like them. You feel like, oh, I should act like this guy because he's a millionaire or whatever, you know? Like you find value in the way they act and the way they get away with things. And who knows, there might be dog shooters out there who are taking advice from this guy.
Drama.
Because it's funny.
Fucking God, I hate the left. I hate liberalism. I hate everything that's going on every single day of the goddamn week. I hate my life. I hate streaming. I hate socialism. I hate every single person who thinks that the peak of activism is being the most annoying, holier thou.
That was it? Are you kidding me?
So apparently JD...
Let's see, JD Vance, Kaya, Hassan, Nabi. Is that all he talks about? JD Vance got caught? That's not... Oh, this is posted by him. 16K views an hour ago.
JD Vance went on a podcast. He brought up the Kayagate, Dogtober 7, Shocktober 7 controversy.
He has this command place,
This is his response.
which is basically if I snap my finger and point, he will run to that place and lay down.
You don't have to zap him.
No. Not
Hassan.
like Hassan Biker. No.
Wasn't
No,
that disgusting?
no
She
electrocution
brought
of
it
dogs.
up. She brought it up, and he already knew about it.
Dogs here.
How disgusting is that? What does that tell you about a person?
Well, I think it tells you that they're
Oh, the complete flabbergasted look in your face, man. You can't believe that these news reporters want to get on your ass too, because everybody loves animals. Everybody loves some sort of animal, right? But you seem to hate big loving dogs who do your every whim.
Not that they're bad people.
Yes.
If you can actually cause suffering to an innocent animal,
You called him the spawn of Satan. I don't even know if Kai's a boy or a girl, but everybody's calling him a boy, so you called him the spawn of Satan.
probably the kind of person who doesn't worry about suffering in people as well.
Yeah.
And that's been my experience. If you mistreat dogs, that's almost 100%
is not allowed to move or shock.
Sign that you're going to be a really terrible person. So
JD Vance has done spot training for his own dog, so he knows that it is not an abusive practice. And yet he is still leaning into this idea that I'm like abusing my dog. Which is crazy because, hello, Kristi Noem, the secretary of the Department of Homeland Security, shot her puppy point blank and then threw the puppy's body in a goddamn landfill in front of construction workers. And the only reason why we know about it is because she wrote about it in her book. It is so transparent that these people not only do
you give a reason or anything? Not that there should be a reason to do this. You could literally let the dog up for adoption or something, or let another family take care of him. Multiple families. There's tons of groups. Literally, there's Facebook groups. You could just give away your dog. Give away your dog for free, and let somebody else take care of him. Let somebody who wants to pay for whatever surgery that you don't want to pay for, like, just let them, you know? Is this his profile picture now?
Do not give a shit about animal welfare. They don't give a shit about human welfare either. Because remember, this is the vice president. The vice president of the United States is talking about Reddit, Twitter drama while we're at the precipice of 40 million American citizens losing their SNAP benefits.
The SNAP benefits are extremely easy to get. Extremely easy to get. And it's probably making a big hole in people's pockets because they have to pay it back in taxes, right? I'm not sure about any politics or whatever, but I know that Trump wants to get rid of taxes or something. He's been talking about it. Multiple channels have been talking about him talking about it, and it's more of like, and they're talking about the military not getting paid and everything. I work up north where, like, some guys don't get their paychecks certain weeks, right? And they haven't gotten their paychecks for a whole month sometimes. And that's just because of some error in the office. It has nothing to do with the workers or anything. It's somewhere in the office. Just like how it's somewhere in the office, the Oval Office, these decisions being made to take away food stamps and government pay, you know? And it's a different subject altogether, because that would be a misunderstanding, but this is like a command that, like, don't pay the military for this amount of time because we're shutting down the government to fix laws or something. Like, they'll probably get that money back that they weren't paid for, but yeah, they can't pay their rent or whatever. They can't pay for their car payment or something. These are people who live in the suburbs, so they have big bills to pay, and that's why they're panicking so much. Most people who are homeless should have food stamps. Most people who have tons of kids or a kid should have food stamps, because it is $100,000 a year to take care of a kid. I'm pretty sure that's the study. How much a year to raise a healthy kid? Oh. It depends on where you live, but it's definitely not 100,000. I got that number from some old video I watched because I was curious. But it's still... I don't even spend 20,000 a year, you know? I'm a full-grown adult, but you do have to pay for schooling and, you know, their health. If they break teeth, you gotta pay for the dentist. You gotta do all this, even though my parents didn't do that for me. Yeah, it's expensive to raise a kid. So these SNAP benefits, I guess, help in some sort of way.
As in 40 million Americans are about to
Not
starve
very
in
much,
2
but-
days because the administration does not want to use the existing $6 billion that they have to keep giving money to people. And JD Vance is over here as the government is shut down talking about this shit. What will it take for Americans?
She brought it up. She brought it up. He just responded. He responded saying, oh, like the Hasanabi thing, because she said shock. You don't have to shock your dog to do that. Get out of here, Avira. Are you kidding me? Are you absolutely fucking... Did I just get doxxed? On live? Because Avira fucking antivirus is coming up? Why? Oh my gosh. I don't know what just happened there. Oh, now it's coming up on the other screen.
To realize that this is like, these people do not care
Okay, I
about
didn't
you.
get
They do not
doxxed.
care about their own
We're
voters.
fine.
Because remember, the reason why the government is shut down to begin with is because the Democrats are not funding the CR because they want the Republicans to come back to the table and fund the ACA subsidies so that their own voters, Republican voters in rural places, still get their health care. And Republicans are dangling the starvation of 40 million Americans in an effort not to fund health care. What is going on? And by the way, the dumbest people on the planet still in this chat will turn around and say, bro is deflecting. Brother, there is no deflection. She's right there, okay? I can't entertain your hallucinations. Please recognize that you're...
You could have been, like, at least apologetic. He was never apologetic. I guess I was just a blip in the conversation. It wasn't even the whole conversation. That's crazy, though. Let's look at this.
Well, everyone, it's time. Time for all of you to shake your wives awake and yell, honey, look, Diesel uploaded another iDubbbz video. Now, as we know, Ian has launched a streaming career where he, actually, I don't know what he watches. Honestly, I just see clips of him spurging like a chimp, leading to...
I was banned from iDubbbz chat for saying BLM mansions at the timing. I was trying to make a joke. Everybody called me racist and I got banned. And this was after iDubbbz himself expressed like a full-on, not a quick response, like a full-on caring about my eating disorder. He actually said, like, I'm sorry to hear that, HOODEEZ, like, all that. It was weird to see one of my favorite creators, old favorite creators, be nice and then completely flip and switch his face, you know? And who knows how many people he's done this with.
me pointing and laughing. If his goal is to be entertaining and nothing else, I'd say he succeeded. I could watch this shit all day.
No, I can wait. No, I can wait.
You can wait for what?
Anyways, Ian made a comment recently that really puzzled me. Unfortunately, it seems that our green little friend has left our world to embrace the fantasy he has created in his own head as his own reality. Apparently, Content Cop H3, you know, the one that completely butt-fucked his entire career, was, according to Ian, actually good. And the reason why it seems like the video wasn't received well is because normal people are too busy to comment under his videos, while us chronically online goblins that make fun of Ian do not represent.
And what he means by this? What he means by this is when you comment on a video on YouTube, it counts as like more valuable interaction on the video. YouTube algorithm sees, oh, this is getting a lot of comments, therefore I'll push this quicker. And if your video doesn't get pushed quick in the algorithm, it's not going to grow unless it's like 5 years later or months. Who knows? I had to wait 3 months on a video that had no views. No views for 3 months, went up to 2.1 million views.
The majority.
The H3 Content Comp, there was a
There was a huge amount of support on that video.
And then got like
tons of likes.
20,000 plus comments. It's the comments that do it. Comments are huge.
More likes than dislikes, even though everyone
nothing.
would like people to believe that it's the opposite. But when you go into the comment section, it's hell. Like, people do not like.
Disliking a video does not affect the algorithmic thing. It also counts as good. Like, it's good to dislike a video. I'd like, if you make a video where everybody dislikes it, it still counts as interaction on that video. Not as important as a comment, but it does push the video further because it's controversial, and it's probably like, as long as it doesn't break terms. Like, the YouTube will probably look at the video if it's getting a lot of dislikes, but it's more like, and they probably won't. They probably won't. The AI will look at it, right? He'll be like, does this violate anything? You know, how many reports on this video? How many flags?
Get in the comment section. But
Flags mean, like, if you want to take a video down, just like mass reporting it will definitely do that.
realize that, like, normal ass people who fuck with the content, they don't have the time. They touch too much fucking grass. They're not leaving a comment. They're not fighting tooth and nail to either defend me, defend Anissa. They're normal people. Why would they spend time in the comment section, especially the comment section of iDubbbz TV? You know, if there was more like of a balance of power and they were commenting support on like a more neutral person, then it would make sense. But it's iDubbbz TV, so it's like they just don't want it. They can't be fucked. They can't be fucked. They can't be bothered. I know that the support from the people that I'm looking to get it from are showing it. They're liking the video. They're, you know, sending me private messages. They're commenting on other places.
Bro, you didn't have to put this music in here.
That aren't as fucking
It's patronizing.
nasty as the YouTube comment section. It's really good. Like, you just have to not be scared. Like, I think a lot of people see that sort of shit and they're like, oh my god.
Yes, according to Ian, there seems to be a group of grass-touching chads who actually love the new iDubbbz and his content, but because they're all too busy
Absolute delusion.
living life, they simply do not have the time to type a comment to show iDubbbz support.
Cope.
Apparently they still have enough time to send him a private message or comment on other platforms, but I guess they can find time out of their busy schedules for that. Doesn't really make any sense, but okay. Now, I for one believe the content cop on H3 was horrendous, but that doesn't mean the entire series is a complete flop. Maybe everyone who loved the content cops in its heyday also didn't represent the majority. What I'm going to do today is rank all.
It's just stupid I don't remember any of the content cops. Like, they weren't that big of a deal. I know the Leafy one was bad or something because he was bullying or Leafy or something. I don't even know. I have no idea. I don't know. I haven't seen any of these videos. I've seen the one where he's eating pickles in the sewer. That was funny.
Of Ian's content cop videos and go through why some hit the mark and others were a flop. Essentially reviewing the humor of the videos along with the critics. Breaking down why his reaction content provides nothing of value, or how Jinx's videos of trying to do stand-up fail to be relatable or humorous. I think what I like most about this video is the acknowledgement that every YouTuber has cringy old videos, but the problem with Jinx is that his newer content during that time is still cringe. He never grew out of being a bad content creator. I will say this video isn't hilarious or anything. I mean, there are some small edits here and there that got.
You do not have to shock your dog. I have this monitor in the back of the monitors he's using. I have that monitor. I'm not using it, but I used to use this. This was my main monitor for like a whole year. I only had one.
A chuckle out of me, and the Jinx cringe clips of him calling celebrities is a special kind of cringe, where it's so baffingly horrible but hilarious at the same time. And I think Ian presented these clips masterfully. However, iDubbbz does say the no-no word in a video where he rants about a black man, no less. As we can see, old traditions do not die, with Ian posing with the swastika sword after ranting about a Jewish man. Anyways, this N-word is a 12-point reduction. With that in mind, I'd say overall the Jinx content cop is pretty decent. I'd give it a B. We don't really get the actual content of amateur food reviews until about 2 minutes and 20 seconds of this 9-minute video, but these next few minutes are jam-packed with entertaining skits. I would say the actual critiques in this video are just all right, but there's a lot more comedy here than the Jinx video. Ian getting dragged into the dark abyss.
This is funny. This was the good iDubbbz, man. Good times.
Of a sewer after doing a food review. It might be one of my favorite clips from him.
Are we serving breakfast all day? Let's peep this out. It has all sorts of good, it has fish in it, and it...
I've never even seen that shit. This is great. Oh, go back to doing that. Or at least make AI videos or something. Like,
it's strange though, because I don't understand why this content cup was deleted by Ian. Like, the critiques themselves are not even that harsh, and the comedy is just goofy. I think the most offensive joke he says in this video is calling Joey's World Tour Captain Diabetes or some shit like that. I'd probably also give this one a B. The clip of Ian getting dragged in a sewer pipe is apex material, but overall, it's just a decent favorites of all time. And not only
do some like fat people
are these toys.
Do some fat people like taste food more than me? I just can't. I don't find the appeal of eating like really doughy sweets. I don't get it. I don't. Or frosting. I just don't. Marshmallows definitely no. Unless it's roasted. And maybe one. Maybe one. You know, just one marshmallow.
Review channels incredibly deserving of
Otherwise,
criticism. Ian making a fool of himself in his local Walmart by acting like a spoiled child
sick.
is not only a funny skit, but also displays why these channels are so top.
He's a full-grown man in this, wearing a SpongeBob onesie and playing in the toys aisle. It's so weird because kids could like walk up to him. Because kids, I was allowed as a little kid to just run around the toy aisle. I would almost spend my whole day there sometimes. I'd leave home and I would go to the toy aisle at Fred Meyer's or something and just chill and play with the toys because I didn't have those toys.
Toxic. Now, giving your own children toys every day might actually make them spoiled. Actually, most of this video is just essentially skits, but I'm totally fine with that because Ian is able to reveal his critiques just through these skits alone. Also, no N-words, not a slur in sight. My only nitpick is I wish it was longer, which is actually just a compliment because that tells you how good the video is. I feel like Ian could have provided a little more insight on how these videos are terrible for the kids mentally. Regardless, I would consider this an A-tier video. Fine Bros Content Cop is a very interesting watch considering everything that's transpired. Background, Ian criticizing the critiques and talked about this video even made, but overall really provide. I mean, not much to say, but Ian, you know?
Wait, was this iDubbbz is in denial? Where's the denial at? Is this just talking about his content? Okay, this is him rating his content all of a sudden. The video changed. Streamers with no backbone. This'll be the last video, I think.
Guys, I literally ran home and clicked live. I did as best I could. Chat, how about you give me a good news? Chat, you guys, so much drama, so many negative things happening. Give me some, guys, chat. Tell us something positive that happened to you in the last.
A lot of people are saying that streaming now has changed. It's changed and it's a lot of negativity. I think they curated the negativity in streaming. Like, you know, they wanted it, but they didn't understand what they were doing to get it, you know? It's like all this moderation and just being like, oh, I could just get rid of you, you know? That creates enemies. It creates demons, you know, people who want to like get back at you or whatever. And therefore they go and make a Twitter and they clip you saying anything bad, and therefore now you got people doing things against your channel in order to cancel you or in order to, yeah, that's it, cancel culture. Cancel culture has become like a main medium for media. Like if you have cancel culture channel, then you're gonna take off because it's the most popular thing to do right now is just see all these people who built their platforms on lying or botting or whatever they do, and they did all this in the shadows, right? It's all coming to fruition, it's all coming to light, and that is content because people don't want to see them with platforms anymore because they wronged them in the past in some sort of way, even if it was like a stupid ban online and these people couldn't move on with their lives. Obviously they have mental illness, but still, like, me covering the Hasanabi stuff and everything, it's not entirely. I will admit it is to cancel him, but not entirely. I do care about animals. I do care about psychopaths being very obvious to people, because a lot of people think psychopaths are like the coolest people to be around. Like, it's so much fun to be around this person because they're psychotic, you know? Like, you gotta, because they're so crazy and they're so confident and everything, but then it turns out that they have a controversy later on, or like they end up abusing their partner, and you were like sucked into their, you know, mystical ways of just talking, you know, right? It's not okay for psychos to be getting away with what they're getting away with. And JD Vance did compare Hasanabi to like serial killers. So I felt like I was doing the right thing in that aspect by making the Hasan and Abi animation on my YouTube channel.
2 days, how about that? I'll share with the chat. Something fun, like a class when you're in school. Anything positive, chat? Want a KMS of the CS shit. Okay. That's not positive. I called in to work. Nothing. You got paid, that's nice. You got paid, that's cool. Making apple pie, very disgusting. Want a business pitch competition, very cool, man. I will become rich. When you become rich, though, let's be honest, a lot of things you learned or on the stream, I'm gonna need my cut. Yo, chat, guys, I've said this so many times, chat, guys, you guys think I'm joking? I'm actually not joking. I am dead.
I need the money, but I don't need the money. It's chat. It's just my money.
Yes, guys. If you watch the stream every day and you are watching right now and you become a billionaire, chat, you have to hook me up. Chat, you have to. It would be insane not to. It'd be crazy, guys. It would be crazy. You actually did help me with my business, dude. Listen.
What do you do?
Hold on. 1%. 1%.
We made you a billionaire. Where's our cuts?
Okay. Wow. Anyway, check
True.
on. Your skins you sent.
Oh, wow. Moving on, huh? Where's their cut?
Those Stewie got.
That's pretty true. That's funny. Did XUC make a cryptocurrency?
Gambled. What? Yeah, I forgot to ask for my skins back. I'm sure he still has them. What? What are you on about?
Why is Justin Bieber still singing like he's fucking 14, dude? Dressing gangster. Like he's a gangster soft guy? What?
What? Wait. No way, right? I didn't see the drama. My skins, they're gone? Because I think he still has one of my what's it called again? He still has one of my knives in my gold Air Best KK. Guys, guys? I don't get me updating in advance. Blah blah.
Stewie is a piece of later. I will show some chats and him, and I'll expose him. No time to do it now. Owed me a lot of items and before updating. This is CSGO.
Tail cat back chilling, and there was a few missing. I think I've seen him ask a lot of people and take skin loan.
I know. You know,
are they not friends?
And it just comes off poorly, especially, you know.
Are they not friends?
Like, you're
she
also the whitest woman I know. And it also is just
what? What did
41
what?
Sex QC.
You know, you being so white. It doesn't help. It
Look at his fucking expression, dude.
doesn't help, but I know.
Bro turned into Mr. Bean for a second. Look at this eyebrow raise.
What is 41
what?
Sex QC.
You know, you being so white. It doesn't help. It doesn't help, but I know her.
Huh? Yo. Oh man, I don't know what I just watched. What did I just watch?
Her heart.
I don't know. I actually don't know.
The way QT said it, I've never even seen this clip.
Woman I know. I think it's your tone, you're blunt, and it just comes off poorly, especially, you know.
Are they not friends?
Like, you're
she
also the whitest woman I know.
You're white, you're a woman I know. Is that really it? Is that what she was getting canceled over by saying she was like white and a woman? Really? Really? We're not allowed to recognize racism on white people? Huh. That's what the internet thinks?
And it also is just
What? What did
41
what?
months sex QC.
you know, you being so white.
we're three,
It
you'll hear.
doesn't help. It doesn't help. But I know her.
Huh?
I know
Yo. Oh man, I don't know what I just watched. What did I just watch?
her heart.
I don't know. I actually don't know what you're talking about. Brother, I came to the stream like actually just out of nowhere today. What even is this? What does that even mean?
I was like, cutie, I do think your tone doesn't help because you inherently.
I saw the Cutie Cinderella, I saw her whole stream with Asmongold talking about the, not with Asmongold. Asmongold reacted to it, right? And, I saw her apologizing. He said that somebody needs to get this chick a ukulele. Because the apology was so bad because she was listening to chat the whole time. I think it's a bit harsh, but whatever. It's a joke. And you should take it as a joke. And I think a lot of people on the internet, for some reason, don't have a sense of humor. I was just in a big thing on the Smiling Friends Reddit. Because I posted some art or whatever, and people called it AR art. And then I like went to their profile and I said, "Is this AR art?" Because it kind of looked like AI art on their profile, and like they're so mad, and they tried to insinuate that I was mad when I don't give a damn. My second post got over 106 upvotes, no 140 upvotes today, and it's one of the top posts on Smiling Friends now.
Sound.
Because I took away the power of the people just trying to, you know, trying to turn something into what it's not.
Accusing her catching heat on social media. What heat though? What heat did she catch? Cry about it, little buddy? I'm not crying about anything. Bro, I told you guys last time. I don't know how many times I gotta say a mistake. I'll say it again, okay? I don't say it again. I don't get offended about much because that would make me too vulnerable. If things actually hurt me when people said shit to me, I'd be a loser. Okay? I can still call it for what it is. If somebody says something racist, I'll still say, well, that was pretty racist. But I don't give a shit. Like, it doesn't hurt me. I don't care to the extent that it hurts me. I can still say that it is what it is. I think both can be true. You can call something for what it is without being a snowflake. Silence the white people. She white.
Do it better.
I collab
So
with
really all
Lacey.
she said about white
Lacey
people,
makes some homophobic jokes sometimes that I am not comfortable with the homophobic jokes Lacey has made. Lacey knows that he can't make those jokes around me. That does not mean
For anybody who doesn't know, because I didn't know, this is Cutie Cinderella.
that I am homophobic. Believe it or not, everybody.
Yes.
Like, you are not who you associate with. Like, shut the fuck up.
Even though I agree with this, the same people that say this about themselves will do that to others. I don't mean to say cutie about this, but the reality is that even though it's a based opinion, when you make a take like this, you have to stand on business and apply that standard to everybody. And the reality is, no offense, usually, from my experience, I don't mean to generalize, the people that make those arguments do not uphold that equally across the board. It's just nothing that they do. But you're absolutely correct. I'm not making this assumption about her, but it's why it's still a bit of opinion though.
Simply didn't agree with it. I was uncomfortable. Obviously, as you could see in the clips. You know who I am, you know what I stand for. If you're someone who's been watching me, then you already fucking know.
If you're a first-time fucking chatter and you're just joining off of clips that you've seen on TikTok and you don't know shit about me or fucking shit about shit, then of course I'm gonna assume that you're just gonna make the assumptions that you're going to make.
But people who
Makes an ass out of you and me. You don't have to assume.
know me and know my character.
Yo, I gotta be honest with you. I feel like I'm gonna be bold. People that watch her, whoever they are, don't know what the fuck she's talking about. I'm gonna take a wild guess. Yo, call me crazy, and maybe this will be a bad take in the future. The way she's speaking, I don't think anybody knows what the fuck she's talking about. This was just a bunch of salad words. It just like
it's things that don't have to be said, right? It doesn't have to be said. She doesn't have to get defensive. Preemptively defensive people notice that is one of the biggest red flags. Biggest red flags. Do not respect this behavior. Preemptively defensive people are probably some of the worst people I've ever had the displeasure of even meeting. Because immediately off the bat, they're treating you like you did something wrong.
you spun a bunch of letters together. This is like me talking.
It's like gaslighting.
Yo, I don't give a the who. At this point, we're at the point where it's who, what.
And I understand this is streaming. That's like a parasocial sort of view. It's like, oh, she's talking to me. No, she's not. It just looks bad as the way you would treat what 1.1 million views on this. Who knows how many thousands of views she had live. She obviously is a chick. She has short hair. She has, you know, the amenities of everything that like revolutionary leftist people would love to watch. I'm starting to use the word leftist because I'm recognizing I was never political before, but it's all being made obvious now.
About when and who gives a shit? What the fuck is she talking about?
I gotta be honest with you, man. This new wave of like fucking like super ultra mega dank beta streamer shit of like my audience fucking owes every part of me. And if you say that the fucking wind is canceled and racist, then it's so be it. I will go on stream tomorrow and I will cancel the wind. Okay, and I think that's just fucking odd. Yo, some of y'all need to fucking stand on business and just say for what it is. Stop playing some fucking games. It's weird, man. Jesus, like you are somebody. You have your own neurons that make your own connections. Don't be everybody else, bro. When you're everybody else, you know what happens? Unfortunately, you cease to be yourself or even a part of you. You're just everybody else. Why the fuck would anybody watch themselves? Like, you're a nobody.
So what he's saying here is the same thing that Asmongold said, is that you don't need to be listening to your chat. If your chat has a mass opinion and you proceed to apologize or not be yourself or not stand on business 10 tones down, below the earth, like you need to be stern in who you are, because once you change, you are now the boy who cried wolf, the girl who cried wolf, whatever. You were lying about who you were. You changed, and now you're part of the regime where you are being run by all your haters. You cultivate a bunch of haters in your chat, and you should not be catering to them. You shouldn't even be reading negative messages in chat unless it's constructive.
Chat, somebody make the meme with the dominoes, okay? Hassan zaps doggo, right? The fall of everybody who is...
And the reason you shouldn't be doing that is because a lot of the comments that are negative in chat, they're only trying to get a reaction out of you. They're not being, like, unless it's constructive, unless it's positive in some sort of aspect, and not just a negative insult. Don't read it.
The slave to their audience. Everybody's falling. Bang, 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 bang. Everybody's falling for this. This is crazy. 11?
Yeah.
Get a what?
Makes me look a little thinner.
I like that. You got new angles, right? All right?
What is zoom on that?
Yeah. With free Palestine, wait, what happened?
Oh, man, bro, the people that, oh man, I can't. I'm so over this.
You know, when I see this chain, I see a cool looking star with a circle in the middle. What do you see? Oh, this guy stands for Judaism and everything. Dude probably bought the chain. I'm gonna say, I would buy the chain, right? I'd buy the pendant and everything, because it kind of looks cool, and it looks cool on the chest. Like, this is good chain. This is good chain, chat. I don't know if you guys have seen that, White Boy Ricky. I think it's White Boy Ricky. He's like a drug dealer or something, and he's Jewish. And, he wears like a big Jewish chain. They give him one because he becomes a drug dealer or whatever. That's a good movie, by the way. Go watch White Boy Ricky if you haven't seen it. It's really good.
I like that. You got new angles, right? All right?
But still, it just looks cool. I have a ring that looks like this.
What is zoom on that?
Yeah. With free Palestine.
I'm not Jewish.
Oh man, bro, the people that, oh man, I can't. I'm so over this. People are so corny. People are so corny. I'm so over it. Oh my god, guys, that's Judaism. That's like the star thing. Oh my god, it's Jewish, guys. How dare you interact with this person? Oh my god, bruh. Jesus. Oh man, I'm actually...
So what that means is that every person who has an electric fence is as bad as Hassan.
Well, Hassan shocked the dog for getting off the bed
What
1
is he
foot.
saying?
It was
bad
What
as
is this
Hassan.
moron saying? What?
So what that means is that every person who has an electric fence is as bad as Hassan.
Well, Hassan...
Interesting. Interesting, weird outlook. You don't put an electric fence around the neck of an animal. It's a deterrent for them to not leave, to not jump over the fence, to not go and hurt themselves and kill themselves, because they are being taken care of inside of your fence, right? If they want to leave that badly that they go and hurt themselves, then you have a problem. Then you have a problem, right? But it's arguably worse to have a normal fence, because the animal will hurt themselves even worse trying to leave. An electric fence is pretty humane. You can survive being shocked by an electric fence. It's not lethal. You can survive being shocked by a dog collar. H3 proved that. But once it went up to 20% on the shock collar, which it goes up to 100, and the pet professional or whatever, the the veterinarian or whatever that reacted to Hassan's collar and compared it to the same model, he said that it was probably on a setting between 20 and 40 because the dog yelped. Because that is, like, once you get above, like, once you go up to 100 or whatever, then it becomes lethal. Because right at your neck. You're being shocked right at your neck. Near your brain, near your heart. Very bad. Like, it's not okay to be putting electronic shocking devices on animals in the first place. Just make it like if you want her to stay in one place, put a cage around her or something. Put her in a cage. Less inhumane, right?
Hassan shocked the dog for getting off the bed 1 foot. It was listen.
Yes, that part. Okay.
It's more inhumane to give the dog a false sense of freedom by leaving them in an open space. As long as they are in a cage, they know they're supposed to stay in the cage. If they're not in the cage, he thinks that the dog has like the best memory ever, right? Dogs don't have good memories. She might have, or he might have forgot that they were wearing a collar and got up accidentally. I would if I was sitting there for 5 hours. I'd forget everything. I'd be having dreams with my eyes
open. The floor is
open.
lava.
Violence.
Kyle, what are you doing?
Okay? It's the same reason as to why America. Kaya, please just.
But Kaya knew she was wearing the shock collar. Look at her going back. He says, Kaya. She turns back to the bed. He reaches forward anyway.
Fucking go. Just stop.
He's got a camera on looking back at her. He doesn't even look back at her.
Why America? Kaya, please just fucking go. Just stop.
Now he looks back at her after shocking her, making her yelp. That was a yelp. That was a hard yelp.
It was just doing nothing. Yo, it wasn't even doing anything.
I want to do one clip. I want to do a clip. I want to hit a clip, but one that nobody's seen before. Okay, ready? Chat. Good songs, good skate gameplay, big balls.
I'm so disappointed with Skate 3. I mean, Skate 4. Skate 3 was the pinnacle. Shoot, a lot of people didn't play Skate 2, had just as much character.
I'm so bad at this, man.
You'll get better once you get more creative and you're not doing it on stream. I'm sure that making music on stream makes you highly critical. It's a lot easier to make music on stream when you're not super critical of yourself. Oh, I don't want to click on this. Everybody already knows. Can't afford socks. Yeah, they're talking about like how iDubbbz chose not buying $15 kombucha 6-pack and wanted to buy socks that were heated because the winter's coming in Canada and he's never lived in Canada. He's new to Canada. Canada can get pretty cold, especially when you're all the way at the top of Canada. I'm not sure if he is. I think they said that he was though. And the socks, he thought they were going to be cheap. He was looking at normal pair of socks price, and once he went up to the counter, it said $70, and he was blown away, and probably didn't buy the socks. Yep, that might be it. We started this on, like, JD Vance reacting to Hasanabi. Hasanabi being absolutely blown away by this. Just bad publicity is good publicity, unfortunately. It'll bring more haters to him, and he'll get more viewers, and he'll feel like he's doing good. So it reinforces the behavior. Instead of just taking away his animal, you know? Or not even taking away his animal, but, you know, classifying the use of certain devices as illegal. Or not allowed to be used on Twitch. Twitch is okay with anything at this point. Twitch is okay with streaming sexual assault, animal abuse, and clear blatant slander of other people. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like and subscribe.